Hello Sagittarius, welcome to your July 2022 reading. I'm going to do a few different spreads for you, so jump around to the section you want or watch the whole video as you please. The first reading I'm going to do is a horseshoe spread. That's going to cover the past, present, future, 3 to 4 months out, and a 12-month outcome for you Sagittarius. The second spread I'll do is a one-on-one relationship spread. And that will be between you and what I will read as a romantic partner, but you could also interpret it as a boss, a cousin, a friend, as you wish. Just reinterpret the meanings to that context. I already shuffled the cards off camera, but I do it a few times, once or twice, maybe on camera. Reviewing pleasure. Oh shoot. Well, it looks like I'm starting with the one-on-one spread for some reason. I didn't mean to do that. But it is what it is. You're drawn. Alright, so we're doing it in a strange order for you, Sagittarius. I don't know why. On the left side is you, the Querent, and on the right side, also, after their one-on-one reading, after the horseshoe spread, will be oracle cards in spirit about your relationship in general. Then I'll pull oracle cards from your person if you're out of contact with that person, and then I'll pull angel advice cards. Now the intro is done. Okay. So on the left is you, the Querent, and on the right is the person on your mind. And these are the energies that the people bring into the relationship, and then we have the shared energy in the past, present, and near-term future. So on the left side, you, the Querent. Also, if you need to flip these sides, you can, but generally these are the proper positions, and I'll normally say this is a she and this is a he for simplicity's sake, but you could use whichever genders you need to. Alrighty. We got the 6 of Pentacles on the left side, reversed, and we got Orpheus music, reverse. So, you might be on the receiving end of an unbalanced relationship. I typically don't like seeing this card in a relationship spread because it often means one person is feeding one person and not feeding the other. So you might be on the receiving end of it. It is possible that you are on the giving end of it, but I'm kind of thinking it's on the receiving end at this time. And with Orpheus reversed, it seems like you are not speaking your truth about it either. You're just keeping your emotions about the situation in and not telling anyone about it. You're not even expressing it in a journal or anything. Whatever's going on, you're keeping it internal. The person on your mind. Interestingly enough, they have the card of Jupiter ruled by you, but so we got Temperance and we got Poseidon, Avarice reversed. That card looking like it's Neptune looking angry, coming out of the ocean with a lightning bolt going down to his trident. So it looks like the person you're thinking about is working on a time of healing right now, and they're trying to get over some jealousy. There still might be lingering jealousy on their mind, but it's starting to come down to a close. And that goes hand in hand with them trying to heal themselves with this Temperance card. They're trying to get a hold of their emotions instead of having a turbulent water be everywhere and the turbulent emotions being everywhere. They're trying to manage them, regulate them in a calm and peaceful manner. They're trying to stay grounded, 1 foot on the earth, 1 foot in the water. Not shut off their emotions, but not drown in them either. So that's what it's looking like on their side of the pond. Let's see. For the shared energy between you, we got True Love. This is the romance of a lifetime reversed. We got Page of Wands reversed, and we got Gaia manifestation. I almost feel like one of you has, or in the past, had the back to the other person with the way the page is looking away from Gaia here. It looks like there was potential. There was potential for fertility, for growth, for sowing the earth. There was potential for a lot of stuff, but it looks like this person kind of might have been kind of immature about it, and kind of, they didn't want that. They kind of snubbed their nose and they were walking in a different direction. And to that effect, there was the potential for love, but it didn't happen. It didn't land. It missed the target. It could have been true love. It could have been romance of a lifetime, but it wasn't. So in your present position, we got calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. We got the 7 of Wands. And we got Eros desire upside down. With this calling in your soulmate, I almost get the sense that someone is missing you, or one of you is missing the other. One of you is wanting the other one to come back. They're kind of like saying, come back into my arms, but I'm not sure if the other person is, because this other person has their back to them, you know? So it could be like another missed opportunity, missed chance, like bad timing kind of thing. It looks like one of you might be blocking the other, or one of you might be overwhelmed with a lot of duties or tasks, with this guy holding off these wands that are coming at him on this uphill battle. Sometimes there's a sense of one of you guys might want something sexually that the other person doesn't, because sometimes it looks like it's like a 2 wands coming into this person in between their legs, like maybe they're wanting something a little different, something like a threesome or something, and you know, it might be just too much for the other person to do. It looks like there's also kind of a missed target on the desire, the passion. One of you guys might be wanting it full steam, and one of you guys might be shutting it down with this block right here. Okay, the near-term future, we got very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. It's like a man and a woman doing a little soft kiss on the shoulder. We got the 10 of Swords reversed, and we got alchemy, unfairness. Oof. Well, generally this alchemy card is one of the worst cards come up in a spread. It's one of you guys is terribly treating the other one not right. The history of this card is that there's a husband and a wife. The woman gets raped by a god, but the husband assumes that it was consensual sex. He kicks her out. She's poor, desperate on the streets for a while, and then eventually the husband finds out that it was rape, it was not consensual, and he takes her back in. But all the time she was treated terribly as a poor person on the streets. No one is kind to the beggars, especially in this poor Greek era. So, I mean, that's the extremes of how bad this was, to blame the victim instead of empathizing, caring, and nurturing the victim. So there could be some sort of sense of that within the dynamic. Typically, I would say this would be, it's over. The bad part, the rock bottom part is over. But because it's paired with this unfairness, it's like you thought you hit rock bottom, but now you're really hitting rock bottom, and you didn't know how far it could get, how bad it could get, how deep you can get. Let's see what we get from this. What's going on here? Yeah, and it could be that one of you guys makes a decision on what you want in their relationship based on these actions that happen. They might be on the fence, flip-flopping. Do I stay? Do I go? Is it good? Is it bad? They're probably, one of you guys is going to decide, okay, I know my answer. This is the answer for sure, and I'm not changing my mind. Whatever do you decide in the future? Okay. Alright, Sagittarius. let's go to your horseshoe spread. Everyone else got that first, but you got the second. I shuffled this off camera, but I'm doing it once or twice on camera for your viewing pleasure. Cinco, seis, siete. Alright, so we got your past, your present, your future 3 to 4 months out. We got how you're feeling, we got your environment, we got your hopes and or fears, and then over here we got your 12-month outcome. Alrighty, and it's a little kind of sloppy, but Alright, Sagittarius. So in your past, we got the Page of Pentacles, we got Hygeia, good health, and we got wedding reversed. This situation involves marriage. So it looks like in your past, someone might have given you a small offer. They might have thought it was a lot better than it was, but it was actually a very small offer. They could have even offered you a wedding ring, and you might have declined it. But you felt you were doing the choice for your health, and it does look like it was the right healthy choice for you to make. The person you're dealing with might not have that much money, or they might not be financially savvy. Maybe they have money, but they keep losing it. They keep using it in weird ways that don't really make sense in the long run. Not husband or wife material. Not mature. It looks like they might have been poor at planning things too. So there might have been a situation where you were presented with the offer, you declined it, or you might have even stepped back. Maybe you were engaged and now you're just cooling it off. There's like a lack of commitment, stepping back of commitment here. So we got your present situation, we got the Emperor reversed, we got Chiron, woundedness, and we got soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So the Emperor reversed is not the person you really want to deal with. It's like a person ruling with a heavy fist, being too strict, being too punitive, not very sharing in their wealth, being kind of stingy. Generally the darker side of the Emperor. Also the darker side of the Aries attributes, which would be prone to battle, quick to fight. Aries himself was known as good planning, but in the situations it's like hasty to fight without a plan. So the conditions for you right now are not great. These attributes could be brought by a specific person. It looks like someone might have shot themselves in the foot with this Chiron woundedness here. The Aries might have done something and hurt themselves in the process. Or the Emperor might have hurt themselves in the process. Chiron is the wounded healer, so he can heal anyone except for himself. In this context, I feel like it's not taking responsibility. Chiron is actually a pretty good character in all reality, but in this reading, it feels like someone who's willing to fix other people but not themselves. This person might be coming across as someone that you're connected to soul-wise. They might be part of your soul family. You might feel a spiritual connection to them despite their flaws. So the future for you, Sagittarius, 3 to 4 months out, we got the 8 of Pentacles. We got Aphrodite, attraction, reversed. It's a pretty woman, Aphrodite, on a clamshell, naked, and there's some onlooking people blowing air at her. It's the birth of Venus, basically, that matte painting. And we got you deserve love, you are lovable. So I don't think you're going to be working on dating and romance too much in the future. I think you're going to be working on yourself, and you're going to be focusing on your career. The 8 of Pentacles is very much a career-oriented, like becoming a master of your craft, getting your degree, getting your certification, getting your promotion, advancing your skills in some way. With the attraction upside down, you might not even feel very attractive at the time. Perhaps you're focusing on your look, and you might be too busy working to even put on your makeup or whatever it is that makes you feel pretty. Oftentimes when I see the card that says you deserve love, you are lovable, I interpret that as you deserve love, but you're not getting it, because if you were getting it, there's a ton of other cards that would have said you were getting it. So again, you're probably going to be working, deserving of love, but not giving it to yourself, and possibly feeling like you're not looking your best, not taking care of yourself as you know you could. You're just too busy working to do it. So at least presently, you're feeling pretty good about yourself in this middle position. We got the 4 of Wands, and we got Perseus gifts. So it looks like your house is looking pretty good. Your house is in order. You have balance. You're having friends and family over. If you are partnered, at least you feel like equals to your partner. You could be receiving gifts right now. You could be giving gifts with Perseus gifts here. There could be a generosity in the atmosphere. You might have more money because you're working so much that you're able to buy more things. The environment. So the environment is not directly under your control, but it does affect you. For example, if it's raining outside, you could put on a raincoat, you could go outside and get wet, or you could stay indoors. But it's going to rain. In your case, in your dating atmosphere, what's going on is 5 of Swords reversed, and we got Eros desire. So it's an interesting combination for you. It looks like there could have been fighting, bickering, shallow victories. It could have been times when people were saying things to win a fight, betraying trust, winning the fight, but losing, emotionally and spiritually by whatever they spit out. It also looks like around you there is a lot of passion and desire. There could be a lot of open sex. With this Eros card, there could be a lot of people doing like just a physical connection, perhaps. So if you're looking to date, there is potential for physical connections if that's what you want. It looks like there's still kind of bickering in the air, so you might not get the intellectual or emotional connection that you necessarily want. Okay, Sagittarius, here we have your hopes and or your fears. We got the moon reversed, and we got Hestia, inner fire. So it looks like you have one hope and one fear. The moon reversed, you are probably scared about getting into a relationship where there's a lot of fighting. These dogs are kind of barking, not necessarily each other, just barking at the moon, which doesn't even make sense. The moon can't stop, can't help you or hear you, whatever, but they're just barking to bark. There's also the sense of secrets, because the moon has a shadow side, so you might be afraid of being in a relationship where there's secrets, someone's holding back. Even omission of the truth is a lie, and you don't want any lie. Of course, you just don't want a straight up lie where people say something and it's not true. So that seems like a fear. one of your hopes is you have a relationship with a lot of passion, with inner fire. You want someone that really burns you with desire in the right way, and you want to make sure that the sex doesn't like dry up. Okay, so over here in the last section we got the King of Swords, we got Medusa, feminine, the feminine, and we got attraction, reverse. You are attractive, romantic love, but you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Huh. Well, this is interesting. It's kind of like you have a masculine and then a feminine combination here. The King of Swords is represented by Libra being a fair-minded, clear mind, justice, balance, equality, and Libra is also ruled by Venus, a planet of beauty. So it looks like you're going to have possibly better communications. There could be an actual person that this King of Swords represents that's a fair-minded man who's just, who's easy to talk to, who has a clear and balanced mind and has clear thoughts. That person might be very intellectual, very smart, quick-witted. And then we have here Medusa, the feminine. The feminine is, Medusa is a very powerful person. She's actually one of the most powerful of the older gods. And it's almost like intimidating the amount of female power that she has, especially by men. They get intimidated by her. But it looks like there's some sort of combination of a clear level man and then a powerful woman here, one of which might be you or the other. It does look like there might be some confusion on the attraction. There could be some attraction, but someone might be kind of like missing the cues. Like maybe one of you guys might be sending signals that you're interested in, the other person is just oblivious to it at the time. Alright, so that's what I'm getting from here. Let me put these away and we'll do some oracle cards. Alrighty, Sagittarius, let's get some cards from Spirit to get a bird's eye view of your romantic situation. Okay. Okay. I keep wanting to pull just one more. I guess I will. Alright, so this is a general reading. Hopefully all these cards resonate with you, but if they don't, perhaps 90% of them will. Let's see. And when these cards are reversed, I will normally interpret it as the opposite of, a block, or to the extreme, like an exclamation point. And it just depends on what the cards are around it. Okay, so we got reversed, release, radical acceptance, and surrender can help you let go. We got past life love. Your soul remembers this intense connection. We got new love. A new love or recommitment to love is developing. Reversed, stability. This relationship can stand the test of time. I'm going to take that as it can't, unless I see something else. We got trust. It is safe to trust this situation. We got friendship. This friendship is leading to something more. So I don't know if you're friends with the person first you're thinking of. We got balance. One person is giving too much in this relationship. And we saw that with the one of those cards. Self-care. Clear your energy field and focus on yourself before acting. Alright, good advice. We got mastery. You've learned the spiritual lesson. And that's probably why you can release it. We got reverse twin flame. This is a divine counterpart connection. I'm going to say it's probably not a twin flame since it's reversed. We got Wait. The timing is not quite right. Reversed. We got Integrity. Does the situation involve your values and morals? So you could be in a relationship situation that is questioning your values and morals, and you're having to decide what you're going to stand for and what you're going to accept and what you're going to decline. We got Apology. You can expect an apology you want to hear. We got Support. Lean on your inner circle during this time. Reversed, we got Vulnerability. You can be completely open with this person. I'm going to take that as a no, you can't be open with them because you got it reversed. And finally, we got Time Apart. Some distance will help bring you clarity. So you could be struggling to release someone. You could recognize them from another life. They might even have been your friend and you trusted them, but it looks like there was not enough balance in the situation. And you might be taking time out and taking care of yourself. You might be expecting an apology or waiting for an apology. You're not going to act until there's an apology. And you might have thought this person was special or the one, but I guess they're probably not. Yeah. Alrighty. So let me pull a few more cards. I'll pull oracle cards from your person's point of view now that we've got this neutral point of view done. So your person's point of view is their opinion, their point of view. It might not be their truth, but it's what they see through their eyes. Excuse me. Chair is so squeaky. Okay, so again, in case you're just jumping to this right now, when I have these cards reversed, it could mean the opposite of a block, the reverse. It could also sometimes mean like an exclamation point, like to the extreme. It's like a highlight. Alright, let's see what we got here. I never used to look at you that way, in that way. So perhaps you did something that they never thought was possible. Maybe they never thought you were going to break up with them, or you had morals of some kind that you would act on. I am different now. So I'm going to say they're probably not different now because it's reversed. We are more alike than I like to admit. Okay. Reversed. I know that I crossed the line with you. I think they're probably still in denial about this if it's reversed. Reversed. I wonder if you are happy without me. That almost, since it's reversed, it feels like there's a sense of bitterness, like they're kind of hoping you're not happy. Okay. I feel you leaving me behind. It's time for me to heal now. Sometimes I stay awake thinking of you. Reversed. I couldn't let you get close to me, so I'm going to take that as to the extreme. I wish things could be different. I'm starting to understand our connection. Reversed. I knew exactly what I was doing. Reversed. I'm so proud of you. It almost sounds bitter again, like in a facetious, condescending way. We got, do you still want me around? We got, I miss seeing you. I saved your text and messages. I see life differently now. So it looks like if there is someone on your mind that you're out of contact with, they still seem to have some bitterness and healing to go through. They might even believe that you don't even want them around because whatever they did was so messed up. you know, or maybe you made it very clear that you didn't want to see them again, so that they don't believe that you would want to see them again. Alright. Alright, Sagittarius, let me pull a few more oracle cards and see if any of these resonate with you. It's a general reading, so they might not all. Some of them might be a hit, some of them might be a miss. But I do hope at least 90% of them make sense to you. Oops. So again, these are, sometimes when they're reversed, I'll see that as the opposite of blocked, or to the extreme, like an exclamation point. We'll see what we got here. I am too proud. I hurt you too much. It's all in your head, reversed. These are all reversed so far. Will you forgive me, reversed. I don't trust you. So it's a little suspicious. We got time heals all wounds. I am not loyal to you. Sorry, I guess I read that, but it's upside down, so it says I am loyal to you, but it's reversed, so it's probably I'm not loyal to you. Especially since I read it that way. You were too slow. A little accusatory. You don't make enough money, reversed. Perhaps you think that you couldn't afford their lifestyle, or something like that. Upside down, we got I want to see the truth, so they're probably not ready for the truth yet. We got I am over the moon. I initially meant that as being too happy, but this tends to come out like I'm very distant, I'm out of the picture, very far away. I will come back. You healed my heart. Savor the moment. And I blew everything out of proportion. So it looks like on the soul level they do realize that they're taking some responsibility. They're probably not doing it on the physical plane yet. They're recognizing some of their wrongs, that they hurt you too much, and that's why they're out of the picture, and they're planning on coming back, and they're just kind of wishing you well. If there's a hurt on their side, they're hoping time will fix it, or if there's a hurt on your side, they're also hoping that you'll forgive them, I guess. Alrighty. Alright, Sagittarius. Finally, we got your angel advice cards for you. Alright, so we got gentleness, Archangel Sandalphon. Be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environments. So it looks like that would probably indicate you're in a time of healing and recuperating. Larimar, sensitive emotions. Times of heightened emotions and sensitivity call for extra self-care and gentleness. And I think you did have a few cards that were asking you for self-care. So if you want to, you could wear Larimar on yourself in like jewelry, a necklace, ring. You can keep it in your pocket. If you can't afford it, you could always take a picture of it, keep it on the background of your phone. Something like that. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So perhaps there is someone out there that you're talking to. You might not even realize it, but it looks like you're going to get deeper soon. Books. This is actually from a job hobby deck, but we'll see if it can convert to romance. You connect to your love life through... you connect to your life purpose through your involvement with books. I did accidentally read that as love life, so maybe that was on purpose. Perhaps reading books, writing books if you're a writer, going to a book convention, maybe going to the library, meeting other people who like the same genres, hanging out at Barnes & Nobles, if people still do that. I know we did that when I was a high school kid. Maybe something about books or storytelling will help you connect with the person you're trying to meet. It could also be that there's a self-help book that you need to read. You'll find it if you need to. And then we got Atlas Responsibility, number 9. Atlas Responsibility, the myth. The Titan Atlas, brother of Prometheus, governed the moon. When Zeus defeated Cronus, he sent most of the remaining Titans to Tartarus, the hell aspect of the underworld. However, he decided to punish Atlas by sending him to the western edge of the earth to hold up the sky so that the earth, Gaia, and the sky, Uranus, could not join again and create more Titans. How grim. It may feel as though we have the weight of the world on our shoulders, but this is actually due to the lack of responsibility and not to the burden of it. When we are truly responsible, we know that we have the power to create whatever we want for our lives. You have a responsibility, first and foremost, to give yourself a balanced life and healthy life, a life that takes care of all your basic needs. It is not your responsibility to carry the burdens of others or buy into any societal pressures that don't seem relevant to you. In fact, these types of pressures dominate your life. If these types of pressures dominate your life, it is your responsibility to remove them. It is your responsibility to ask for help when and where necessary, and create for yourself the circumstances that will keep all your areas of life balanced. It is not helpful to carry the responsibility of others or to uphold expectations of anyone else. If other people never forced to take care of their own needs, they will become crippled. In order to let go of other people's responsibilities, you must let go of your need for approval. Don't seek the approval of others at the expense of your own health. This is a time to take full responsibility for your life. You alone create your life. You are the victim of no one and nothing. Your life is exactly how you decided it to be. If you need changing, change them. If old pains and wounds are holding you back, now is the time to surrender them. Give them up now. The pain is holding you back from life, and it is necessary because you are letting go to decide it. Decide now to do whatever is necessary to let go of that pain. You don't have control over the world, but you do have control over the power to take responsibility for your feelings, reactions, and perceptions, and to make empowered decisions about how to live your life now. Now is the time to examine your life and see which areas have become burdensome. It may be necessary to take more time for yourself. Ask for help. Make scheduled changes. Stop catering to the needs and expectations of others, or give up your old pain and negative self-talk. Taking care of yourself is the best gift you can offer to the world. You have the one opportunity to live this life, and you might as well make it the best life possible. Taking responsibility for all that you experience gives you the power to create the life you want, and only this can lead you to true freedom. Alright, Sagittarius, this is your reading for July 2020. Thank you so much for joining.